Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Friday Night Shit Chats. I'll be your host this week, Nikko, the Movie Master.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Of course, I can't do this without my other cohorts. We've got Dan, the Heartthrob.
What's up? Welcome back, y'all.
And of course, our lovely Dungeon Master, Nick.
What's up, everybody?
Right out the gate. Well, hold on. Let me get the fucking drinks out of the way. So I have the arduous task of picking a beverage for us. Not every week, but this week because I'm the host. And for me and Dan, because we're the two that are drinking, I said that it's going to be whatever our favorite IPA is, and then for Nick, he has whatever non-alcoholic beverage he chose for himself today. Dan, what was your IPA of choice?
I am having just some regular little Lagunitas IPA. I don't really have like a favorite IPA, so it's just what I had on hand.
Oh, for sure. Well, mine is also Lagunitas, but it is a little something called a little something ale. And then Nick, what are you drinking today?
I have a nice, hot, steaming cup of coffee from Bones Coffee. It is their breakfast roast. It's delicious. Yep. Bones Coffee. Haven't heard of them. Great flavored coffee. They're out of Florida. I think Cape Cod. I don't remember where they're from, actually. That's a bad thing.
Sure.
Cape Cod. Let me just get that real quick here. Let's see. Bones Coffee, where are you out of?
Well, while you're looking that up, right before we fucking started, apparently Nick is in a haunted fucking house because he heard something that he repeated on mic to us and then proceeded to be like, what was that? And we're like, what are you talking about? And he's just like, that noise, you didn't hear that? I was like, yeah, we just heard you make a fucking noise. And he's like, no, I repeated it. It was something else.
It was the Roblox when your character takes damage. It's the oof noise. it was in the background, very light in the headset. So one of you motherfuckers, you're trolling me,
bro. I promise you, I did not make that fucking sound.
Anything.
I didn't hear it. All I heard was you. And then not only that, but it's either your house is haunted or you really need a fucking new headset. Maybe your shit's literally making noises at you like, you're about to die. Oof, oof.
Blue headset needs food badly. Oh, do you know what game that's from? Bonus points if you know what game that's from.
I'm sorry.
The actual thing is blue, and then it's either the character that you're playing needs food badly. It was an arcade game.
We've talked about it.
We have. It's Gauntlet, by the way. Oh, yeah. Wouldn't expect you to know what a good arcade game was, Nico. Ooh!
Oh, man, I used to get cold all the time. Oh, dude, Nickel World was awesome. Fucking, it was a little Nickel arcade up in Rockford. I used to go there all the time. They had all the vintage arcade games and shit.
Nice.
So much fun. Anywho, so there's not really a topic tonight, guys. We're gonna be more of a chill shit chat, but I've got something that I want to talk about, and it might be a little controversial. It's not something that it's not the kind of thing that we normally do here on Friday Night Shit Chat. And, you know, for the most part, most of the things that I do that I put out online, I try not to be political. I don't like to try to take sides to things.
I'm scared.
But I just got to get this off my chest. I gotta see where you guys come down on this. I need you guys' opinion.
Scalping. No.
Is it pop or is it soda?
Oh my goodness. Fucking soda.
It is soda.
Oh, fuck both of you. What?
Oh, it's soda.
Not
Sure.
Soda.
It's pop.
100%. It's not pop. Sorry, bro. You're wrong. You're entitled to your own wrong opinion.
It's
I've been
actually
saying-
soda pop, but it's pop.
I mean, sure. If you're wrong, it's pop. Sure. I've never called it pop, except for
Right now.
one. Yeah, except for right now.
I feel like you're lying there, but
I'm not. No, you can ask any one of my friends. You can pull Ashley, anybody else, my mom, my dad. You can call anyone. I'll give you all their numbers right now. I've always called it soda. Never ever called it pop. Because my dad calls it soda, my mom calls it soda, both my sisters call it soda, and so does my brother.
well, I figure your dad. You probably got it from your dad because your dad's from the East Coast, and they call it soda on the East Coast.
That is correct, sir.
So that I guess makes sense. And then Dan's not originally from the Midwest, so I don't. God knows what
What are you
those
trying to
fucking
say?
people out west call it. but God knows what those heathens out west call it.
Soda. Like everybody else.
Soda. It's fucking pop, okay?
It's not.
So to kind of generate some conversation here, I figured we'd play a game of this or that.
Oh, fuck.
All right, and because I was thinking, you know what? Because I was thinking of playing Are You Garbage again, and I was like, well, we already went through the whole deck, and we already kind of got the ruling on that. So, but and then I started thinking about it. I was like, well, there are some other things that, I've thought of, and I was like, I want to get these guys' opinion on some of this shit. So, here's one: is it ground beef or is it hamburger meat?
Ground beef.
Ground beef, yeah.
I also say ground beef, but I have heard it called hamburger meat. I think that's mostly an East Coast thing. But then here's the thing that I've heard from like people from down south. They don't call it hamburger meat or ground beef. They just call it hamburger.
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 Yeah, they just call it hamburger. And I'm like, you mean the ground beef? They're like, yeah, the hamburger. I'm like, oh, fuck off. That's fucking, it's ground beef, bitch. But yeah, I understand why it's called hamburger, why people call it hamburger meat, because it is just the stuff that you use to make hamburgers, or hamburger steaks and shit, whatever. But yeah, it's ground beef, just like there's ground chicken, ground turkey, ground pork.
It's ground.
What did you just say?
Ground hamburger.
Oh, I thought you said ground ham. I was like,
oh yeah, for sure. Who doesn't love ground up ham?
That's weird. I mean, technically that's just ground pork, but it's also not the same because it's ham and not just raw pork. Anywho,
It's gross. That's what it is.
all right. Here's another one. Is it lunch meat or is it cold cuts?
I say both.
Or deli meat.
I say all three of those. All three of them. It depends on just how it rolls off the tongue sometimes. Sometimes it'll be cold cuts. Sometimes it'll be deli meat. Sometimes it'll be lunch meat. So I say all three.
Dan?
I usually just say lunch meat, unless for some reason, if I'm talking about like salami or pepperoni or anything, then it'll be cold cuts. But mostly lunch meat.
See, I don't think I ever have called it cold cuts. I don't think I've ever called it cold cuts seriously. And I might have said it pointedly calling it fucking cold cuts, to be funny or to be ironic, but for the most part I usually say lunch meat. Once in a while you might hear a deli meat, but for the most part, it's lunch meat to me.
That's fair. I mean, yeah, I think all of it works.
I mean, obviously, because you know what we're talking about when we say either one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what cold cuts. Maybe it's just maybe it's like that's another regional thing where it's just like they call it cold cuts, but I don't know. I don't think I've ever seriously.
I mean, it's they're not wrong in saying cold cuts because it is like because you can get like ham off the bone hot or cold, right? Like
True.
So and usually when you go to the deli, it's cold meat, so cold cuts. Yeah, I don't know. I have bounced between all three of those, so that's the truth.
Oh man, I had another one. Hold on, let me think of it. Ew. Okay. Maybe I have or haven't asked this, but is it milk or milk?
Milk. Who says milk?
I've heard.
I used to say milk all the time. Yeah, I used to say milk.
Oh.
Yep.
I've heard a lot of people say it that way, and it hurts my ears every time I hear it. I'm like, oh, where's the E coming from in that?
Yeah.
Milk. That sounds like those. Sounds like the fucking sound you make when you're about to throw up. Milk. Milk. Milk.
Milk. Yeah.
Okay. I would ask about beers, but I mean, we've talked about it in general here. I mean, I know that Nick, you don't really like stouts as much, or
porters.
Yeah, porters, yeah.
Stouts and porters, yeah. They're just, I mean, they're very filling. I mean, the alcohol content is high, and they do. I like when you read them, they always sound good. Like Pipeworks in Chicago did a s'mores. What do you call it? A s'mores stout, and excuse me, oh my goodness. And the problem with it is typically, and I'm going to go on a tangent here. I apologize. When you think of a s'more, you think of the graham cracker and the chocolate, the marshmallow, or whatever. But when you brew it into a beer or a flavor, it's always missing something that makes it what they say it is. So for instance, there was my favorite stout is actually called Fuel Cafe from Lakefront. They are up in Milwaukee. And it's basically just says black coffee stout, and it tastes exactly like black coffee. It's just cold, or and the thing, I guess it's not even really cold. It's actually served, not like warm, but like semi-warm. It's not like, if you get a Miller Lite or Coors Light, it's ice cold and it's refreshing. This stout isn't served that way because it's not meant to be that way. So I feel like, and then Pipeworks had the s'mores beer, and they actually, however they did it perfectly because it actually hit all three of those categories. It tasted like, and it was very forward with marshmallow and very backward with chocolate. So the marshmallow hit first, and then after you sipped and you let it sit, like the flavor, you would taste that chocolate, and just a hint of cinnamon graham cracker. So, but yeah, that's my problem with stouts or whatever, anything that's tries to be something that it's not, I guess. Anyway, sorry, tangent over.
No, you're good. So I guess the question there was going to be stouts or I guess pilsners or lagers. So normal the beer we mostly drink here in the States versus stouts and porters where they kind of drink those more overseas and shit.
Well, if I'm speaking honestly, I drink everything that's, well, not this year, but in the past I've drank everything except for, if I'm picking something up, it just depends on the mood. Really hot days, you go for your lighter pilsners or your lagers, and I mean some lagers are darker. I mean, what is what is like Coors and Miller considered? I can't remember.
I think those aren't they lagers?
They might be, yeah. They might be lagers, yeah. But then, like, in the winter time or like at night, I like to grab IPAs. I like to grab sours. I like to grab Dan, you and I used to have conversations about the more and the fruits. What are they called? The fruit sours that they had. So the marble beers. Like I like all that stuff. More does I cannot. Why? Oh, the smoothies. No, what are they called? Yeah, smoothies. Yeah,
smoothies.
It's made with like milk, some sort of milk and some sort of milk, and fruit. So like they have blueberry, they have raspberry, they have orange cream. So, but it just depends. I don't think I've ever. The only time I've ever bought a stout was last year when we recorded the
St. Patty's Day.
St. Patty's Day episode. I only bought one tall boy of Guinness, and I don't think I finished it. I can't remember.
If I remember correctly, I don't think you did.
Yeah, I would say that's correct. So, but yeah,
Dan, opinions?
I normally prefer like lighter lager beers. I'm not really a stout or porter guy. I think I have the same issue with them too. Like they make them sound so good and like with like the description of it, and then like when I'm trying it, I feel like they're just always like super bitter. Yeah, but I mean, I'll have like a Guinness now and then, and like I'll drink the whole thing, but not very often. Normally, just a Pilsner guy. Lighter.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah,
it's definitely like a whatever, like what the mood feels like type of thing. But for the most part, yeah, I won't go for stouts or porters either. I usually stick to like pilsners and lagers, like the normal sort of like lighter beer or whatever. But on special occasions, I might grab one of those, or like, I don't know, say I have a day off and I go to a bar with a friend or whatever like that, and we feel like having a little tasting whatever. Well, and this place is known for their stouts. Oh, okay, let's try this stout then.
Get a flight at that point, right? So you can try a little bit of everything. But that's what they're designed for, right? Like your friend tells you to go out, like, hey, you really like pilsners, but he's saying they're known for their stouts, so you get both, and you don't have to, waste the whole, porters and stouts are typically $9 to $12 a pint these days, so you get a little taste of it for $3-4, and it's like, hey, that was a good one. Then you get a 16-ounce. Trust me, there's unfortunately, Short Fuse closed their doors recently, but they had the ultimate flight, and I think it was 24, or it was I think you can do like, it was called like the front half, the back half, or the full tap thing, and they just brought like this giant flight to your table, and it was one of every beer or one of every front. So when they say the front's like the first 12 or like the back 12, so it's like 24 was the total. But it was a way for me to try other beers, and there was a lot of them that I liked. And then their porters and stouts were just like, they all tasted watered down and samey to me. So I was just like, eh. But yeah, no, flights are great. Tangent, sorry.
I don't know why you're apologizing, but okay.
Well, I think I'm having alcoholic withdrawals. So that's like, we're talking about beer, and I'm like a little excited. I'm like, but I can't drink anything. Well, I can. But I'm choosing not to.
On that note, let's change the subject then. Oh man, I just fucking had it in my head. Damn it, I forgot it. So specifically for like, I don't want to say just pop or soda.
That's right.
but ice in your drinks, yes or no, yay or nay? And not counting water, because water, I always go ice and water, but
you can answer first this one, Dan. I've been kind of talking a lot. Sorry.
Yes, absolutely. I just find it hard to drink anything without ice, even if it's like, even if it's like a soda from the fridge. I just feel like it's a whole lot colder and like more refreshing with ice, but I do drink my drinks very fast, so they don't get watered down. But I know some people don't do the ice, or they would prefer not to do it because it gets watered down. But since I gulp down my sodas, it's not a problem for me.
Okay, we're gonna have to go on another tangent here, boys. Sorry.
Ooh.
Because I'm very situational when it comes to ice. As you both know, and I believe we've talked about this on this podcast last year at some point. If I have Coke in the house and I have 6 cans in the fridge and 6 cans that are not in the fridge, I tend to go for the room temperature first and then go for the cold second. Unless I am out, and this also does not include McDonald's, because I always order my large sodas, my large Cokes or root beers or whatever that I get from there, no ice. It's already cold, doesn't need ice. So really, there's been a few times that I've added ice to like apple juice or like cranberry juice or my mixed drinks when I was drinking, but typically the only thing I put ice in is water.
I can concur with that. So mine's twofold. Like, I always go ice and water because obviously when it melts down, it just makes more water for you. Awesome.
Yeah.
Plus cold water, no matter how cold it is always like I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I don't know where I was going with that. I just like cold water. Cold water. It could be like to the point where it's almost about to freeze. I'll still drink it down. Like, gimme freaking cold ass water. But like all my other drinks, I can go room temp, whether it's from a can, or like even a bottle. I can go room temp with it. No ice at all. When I order my drinks at like fast food restaurants or even like a sit down restaurant, I'll ask for no ice. Because it comes out of the machine cold already. And then so like for one, I don't want it to be as cold, and 2, I get more pop in the out of it instead of like let's fill it 3/4 of the way up with ice. And yes, that's an actual measurement. They do fill it up 3/4 of the way with ice.
They sure do.
And then just a little bit of pop basically. So where it's like 3 sips and it's fucking gone.
Have you been to like not to interrupt you, but have you been to any like sit down restaurants as of late? Like any place really?
Yeah, I mean I can't remember when it was exactly, but it wasn't too long ago.
So Ash and I, for Valentine's Day, we went to Port Edwards in I think that's technically Algonquin.
Algonquin, yeah.
So
wow.
Yeah, it's good seafood.
I forgot that place was still open, dude.
Well, every first Friday of the month, they brought back their seafood and steak buffet. So like you can go in there and I think it's like $100 for 2 people, or it might have been a little bit more. And the reason I bring this up is not only to shout out Port Edwards, but to your point, we both ordered Coke, and when the waiter brought it to us, it was to the top with ice.
Ooh.
And I'm pretty sure Ashley did take maybe 3 to 4 sips, and it was empty. So when he came back and said, "Can I get you a few more drinks?" She's like, "Yeah, we don't need more ice." That literally is what she said. She's like, "Yeah, but no more ice." And I was, and then we actually went out for her mom's birthday last Saturday to Bonefish Grill, and the same thing.
Good.
Yeah, it is. The same thing. It was topped to the top with ice, and it was like a squirt of soda. It's just like, so. But yeah, to your point, it's horrible when you go out these days, and then you look at the bill, and you're basically paying like $3.79 for ice.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is, I mean, at least for most restaurants, I mean, they're free refills. The only thing is, especially for me, like if I'm going to like a fast food restaurant, like a drive-through or whatever, I'm not obviously going back there to get my drink refilled.
Right.
So like I want my fucking $1.79, $2, $2.15, whatever, however much that large drink costs. I want the full fucking effect of that shit. So don't fucking chintz out on me with all that ice. So like I take that back. The only drink that I would get from like a McDonald's, and I think McDonald's is the only place that I get this, is a sweet tea. And I will get ice in it, but I'll tell them very light ice. Like to the point back when I was younger, I used to tell them no more than like 10 cubes of ice. It was like, if there's anything more than that in there, I'm going to hand it back to you. And they'd be like, what? I'm like, no, I'm serious. I would look at them and be like, no, I'm serious. I was like, very light ice. I was like, I don't want that much ice in it. Give it like one freaking, like one jab at the freaking ice thing. Whatever comes out, leave that in and then fill the rest up. So yeah, needless to say, back where I used to live and the McDonald's I used to frequent, if they would see me, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, give them very light ice."
Mr. 10 ice cubes over here.
Straight up, dude. Because I would hand it back to them, and I had to tell them in the drive-thru a couple times, like, I will hand it back to you and ask you to remake it because I don't want that. That's
actually hilarious.
But yeah, no, I'm not big on ice. Like, unless it's water, then yeah, fucking fill it up. Again, like I said, and for me, so like I do drink very fast, but if I have a drink that's like full, for the most part, like I might just sip on it, and like I probably won't, unless I'm super thirsty. Like I'll just like actually just like sip on it and like kind of let it sit a little bit, so I won't be drinking it as fast. Whereas if it has the ice in it, I'm just gonna literally give it fucking like 2 gulps and the shit's gonna be gone. So it's not even a matter of if it's gonna get watered down. It's a matter of I don't got enough product in my fucking cup.
What else you got, Nico?
Let's see what else. Man, I had another one. Oh, okay. This is a weird one, and okay. Do you call Sloppy Joes, or do you call them something else?
Sloppy Joes or Manwich.
Sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe. Have you ever heard of a loose meat sandwich?
Absolutely not. That sounds disgusting.
I've eaten a.
What do you mean? What are you trying to say?
I forgot.
I've definitely never called it a loose meat sandwich.
No,
I don't think I've ever heard it that.
I've heard it called that before, and I was like, "Excuse me, fuck you say?"
No thanks.
You want to try that one again?
You wanna explain that one to me really quick, there, Chief? I don't understand what that is. I think it's, and honestly, I don't think it's like a regional thing. I think it's like I think it's a St. Louis thing, where they call Sloppy Joe's loose meat.
Sure.
And like it makes sense, but at the same time, it's like no, it's not.
That's gross.
It is gross. It's gross sounding. Doesn't sound.
You can literally call it anything else. I don't know.
Yeah, please,
you would go with
loose
meat.
But a loose meat sandwich. Milk.
It is.
Milk.
Well,
It is.
Call it a hamburger meat sandwich at that point.
Yeah, I would. I mean, and I would take Manwich. Manwich is a good one, even though it's like it's a brand, but still, like it's a specific brand. But
Yeah.
here, hold on. I'm gonna fucking.
Hey, pass me one of those loose meat sandwiches.
So I just typed in loose meat sandwich into Google, And it came up and it says tavern sandwich. It says a tavern sandwich, also known as a loose meat sandwich, is a Midwestern
the sloppy Joe sandwich.
Midwestern American dish of seasoned crumbled ground beef mixed with sautéed onions served on a bun. See, I've never heard of it. I've never heard of that called a loose meat sandwich. I don't think I've ever had that. That's fucking weird. Why would you eat just like ground beef that way? At least with the sloppy Joe mix, it kind of sticks together. This is just like not. It's just.
Is it like a dry sloppy Joe?
Yeah, there's no sauce in it at all. It's fucking
I don't even
strange.
like sloppy Joe to begin with, but that's just.
I gotta be in a certain mood for sloppy Joe. I feel like when I was a kid, I could scarf those down, but.
Hey,
dude, this is weird because unlike a hamburger, the meat is cooked loose and crumbly rather than formed into a patty, and it's often simmered in broth to keep it moist. Bro, I like
keep it moist.
Meat and loose in the same sentence just don't.
That's gross.
It's just not a fucking good combination. It's not, unlike a hamburger, the meat is cooked loose. I gave you some meat that's cooked loose.
Oh my lord!
Oh, Christ Almighty, dude, that's so crazy. Okay, I've got one, and I feel like this is gonna probably hit you more, Nick. But is it sauce or is it gravy?
Oh,
sauce.
Well, okay. That depends on who you ask. All right. If you ask, like, I've always called it gravy until it's hard to say. It's interchangeable, but it depends on where you come from. I feel like a lot more. I think it's. Is it Northerners call it gravy and Southerners call it sauce, or I don't remember, but it's very where you come from in Italy, right? My parents have always called it the gravy, right? My mom, my dad's parents, my mom's parents, it's always been gravy, but I've converted to calling it sauce because it looks like a sauce. So, but my Italian heart wants to call it gravy, so we're gonna go both. I'll settle on both.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Yeah.
So, like, all my life, we've always called it sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And then my mother one time said that my grandfather, back when she was younger, would make a Sunday sauce. And she was like, oh, yeah, and he called it Sunday gravy. And I was just like, excuse?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Which is weird, though, because he wasn't Italian. He was German. So it's just like, what do you mean? What do you mean gravy?
Well, I mean, if you grew up around a lot of like Italian heritage or whatever, yeah, so that's why I'm sure he did call it gravy. Because honestly, as little as I was, and going to my mom's parents' house, as little as I was, it was we went on Sunday and it was always spaghetti and gravy, and meatballs and bread. And every other a glass of wine, it was the typical. Yep, the typical, like, buffet style. Like, plop a whole thing of spaghetti down, put your gravy on it, grab some meatballs, and that was your Sunday dinner at my grandma George's house. So, but then I go to my dad's side, who's Italian, and I have nightmares because my. No offense, Grandma Jean. Don't strike me down. Couldn't thaw red sauce out of a plastic bag. So there's always like market day freaking pasta with her. So yeah.
Like pre-made shit.
Yeah. Exactly.
Gotcha.
So but we called it sauce at that house. Even though they were more Italian than my mom's side. So but I think they came from two different locations in Italy. So, but that's some research I'd have to do. But yeah, it's interchangeable for me. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So, along that same gravy train, is it au jus or is it gravy?
For beef sandwiches?
Mhm.
Au jus.
Yeah, it's au jus.
Who the fuck?
People call it gravy, and apparently, like, there's certain places in either
Who
in
the
city
fuck
or even
calls
in the
that
suburbs,
gravy? Hold on a
they
second.
call it gravy.
No, they. Who?
I promise you. Where is it? Like, if I know there's somewhere where if you order it online, it says like extra gravy, or they call it gravy bread. Is it bone of beef?
Oh hell no! I'll never go there again.
I'm gonna look it up right now. Hold on. Get that DoorDash freaking popping up. 1 second. Bona beef. Because I'm pretty sure they serve gravy bread, and it's literally just the French roll dipped in freaking au jus. Hold on, where is it? Sides, perhaps? Drinks, milkshakes, sides, and extras. 1 second. Side of gravy. That's a side of au jus. I don't know. I know they have a thing called gravy bread. I just can't seem to find it. Chicago Classics, maybe. Gravy bread, yep.
Oh.
Gravy bread is fresh baked Chicago French bread soaked in our all-natural beef gravy, is what they call it. So yeah, bone of beef calls au jus gravy.
Great. Oh.
I don't know about Portillo's. I don't think Portillo's does. I don't even think they serve that, so to be fair. Here, let's see. Sides and soup. No, they call it gravy bread too.
What?
Maybe it is gravy. Maybe we're just maybe we're the ones.
Side of gravy. Side of gravy, gravy bread. But then, I swear to God, I'm going to look up Beef Shack right now. If Beef Shack calls it, maybe it's just us.
I've actually never heard it called gravy, despite having a lot of Italian Italian beef sandwiches in my life. So
I've heard it called that, but never, honestly, I've never heard anyone outside of the restaurant call it that. And like, I don't think I've heard anybody in the restaurant call it that. I think I've just seen it on the menu as gravy bread. Side of beef gravy from fucking Beef Shack.
All right, we're wrong.
Damn.
I don't think we are, though. I don't think we are, because it's not fucking gravy. It's au jus.
I agree with
shit!
you.
You know what? Now that I think about it, I do remember some customers, because when I worked at Arby's, we had a French dip sandwich, and that comes with the side of au jus. I've heard freaking customers like, "Oh, can you give me a side of that gravy?" I'm like, "Excuse me, what? What do you want?" An extra side of the gravy that comes with the French dip. I'm like, "You mean au jus?" Or as I think some people like in Chicago would call it, is just jus instead of au jus. But that's neither here nor there. I think that's all I really got for the this or that. I don't think I have any more.
Look
Those
them
are
up.
just some random ass ones. Say what?
Look more up.
Look more up. Well, there was something else I was going to talk about. So
No, it's fine.
it's food related. Most of this seems to be food related shit that we've been talking about. So, have you guys seen? Well, first off, have you guys tried the new stuff at I think Taco Bell? Like a chicken bacon ranch. I think they had the chicken bacon ranch fries, the street chalupas, and something else. I think, but it's like chicken bacon ranch.
I have not.
I haven't been to Taco Bell in a few months, so no.
Oof. I just had it the other day, and it would be good if they didn't put the bacon on it, or if they had better bacon. I feel like because the bacon they have is literally it's chewy. It's not like crisp. It's not like crisp crumb. It's not like crisp crumb. Oh Jesus, not crisp crumbles. They're just like, I don't know. They're very chewy, like crumbled bacon, and yeah, it's just not good.
Yeah,
I feel like they would be really great if they were just like crispy.
Like how crispy though? Because like I don't like really crispy bacon, but I also don't like really chewy bacon.
Well, for me, I like really crispy bacon, and if the crumbles are crispy, I feel like they have to be pretty crispy in order to get them to crumble to begin with. So I know that Taco Bell doesn't make the bacon there or anything like that, so but yeah, I feel like at least some sort of crisp to it would be nice. But it's literally like chewed up bacon.
Ew.
No.
Yeah, that sounds disgusting.
Not that great.
Pass.
But I like the chicken and ranch or whatever on the freaking street chalupas. It was pretty good.
I think chicken ranch is a good combination.
Oh hell yeah, bacon would be too if it was the right kind of bacon.
Jersey Mike's a chicken bacon ranch. Oof.
Well hell yeah,
that's a good sandwich right there.
I feel that. Oh, there's a new item coming out at McDonald's, and actually, I think certain places you can actually get it now. They're just not advertising it. Called the Big Arch.
Oh, ooh, I saw a video of that. I wasn't sure.
I just saw a video of it today, and then I looked it up, and it is. It's actually available at the one by me. I haven't looked anywhere else, but the one right around the corner from me said it. At least on the app, it said that it was there. So I was like, oh. I didn't go get it yet, but I might tomorrow or something.
Nice.
But it's so it's on a poppy and sesame seed bun.
Oh.
It's 2 quarter-pound beef patties.
Ooh.
White cheddar cheese, I believe. Cheddar cheese. Crispy onions, slivered raw onions, and something that they're calling Big Arch sauce. I don't know what it is exactly. Say what?
Like, is it just Big Mac sauce?
No, it's different, and it looks different too. Big Arch sauce. Hold on, let's see if I can. Featuring a blend of mustard pickle and sweet tomato flavors.
Ooh.
I heard it described as being a little bit like it tastes a little bit more tomato based versus like Big Mac sauce, which tends to taste a little bit more like pickles or relish.
That's good.
It does sound kind of decent. I mean, and especially because it's the quarter pounder patties instead of the little thin ass patties.
Is it really?
It looks. Oh, there's also lettuce and pickles on it too. I forgot.
What's it called? The Arch?
The Big Arch.
Oh wow.
Here
I pulled it up.
Share a picture. I was gonna say I'm gonna share a picture of it on for you guys wanting to see what this looks like. Oh wait, yeah, let me actually.
It looks
share
impressive.
It
it looks impressive in the picture, and then the people that are
cool.
showing actual pictures of it, it looks like.
Oh
garbage.
man.
Yeah, it just kind of looks like it's. I mean, obviously, as is the case for every fucking fast food restaurant, it just kind of looks thrown together and kicked out the window. But I mean, it looks pretty fucking good. Is that 3 pieces of cheese?
Maybe
3.
Yeah, there's one on the bottom bun, one on the on each patty, and then shredded lettuce, pickles, slivered onions, crispy onions, straws, and then the Arch sauce. So long as the fucking Big Arch sauce doesn't taste mustardy, I'm good.
fair.
Oh, looks pretty good. Plus the poppy and sesame seeds. I like that.
All right, next Friday Night Chit Chat coming to you live from McDonald's.
Make Ron.
McDowell's. McDowell's. Have you seen Coming to America?
Nope.
Either of you?
No.
Oh man. Freaking it's an old movie, but it's an Eddie Murphy movie, and he plays an African prince that wants to find love in America, so he goes to Queens, New York, and he's basically pretending to be like a normal person, like a not rich, person or whatever, like low class, middle class sort of shit. And he gets a job not at McDonald's, but at a place called McDowell's. The owner of it said that he was one of the, I can't remember exactly what he said, but I'm pretty sure it was either that he had the same idea at the same time as McDonald's and then called it McDowell's because that's his last name. But he literally served everything the same as he's like, we don't have the golden arches, we have the golden arcs. Instead of the Big Mac, we have the Big Mick. He's like, and it's all everything. He's like, the Big Mick is similar to the Big Mac. He's like, double patty, the bread in between, mixed sauce, shredded lettuce, onions. He's like, but the only thing that's different, can you tell what's different? And he's like, no. He's like, no sesame seeds in the bun. We don't put sesame seeds on our bun. Not everybody likes sesame seeds or some shit like that. It was like, it's just fucking McDonald's. It's literally just McDonald's. But yeah, he's running his own fucking. And it's like, now that I think about it, after having seen the movie The Founder, back in the day when Ray Kroc first franchised a McDonald's, people were like they show that people were like serving whatever at their McDonald's besides the regular hamburger, cheeseburger, French fries, and shakes. They were trying to serve like buckets of chicken or like barbecue and stuff like that. And I'm like, damn, I wonder if that's what McDowell started off as. It's like he was serving everything, but he wanted to change things up for his own, and so he became McDowell's instead of McDonald's. But I don't know. Anywho.
Nice.
Oh yeah. So what else is up, gentlemen? What else is going on with you?
Not much.
Nothing
I have a
much.
big D&D game tomorrow.
You do,
Nice.
and I'm jealous.
Yeah, that setup looks sweet.
Thank you.
It does.
Yeah, it took me 6 weeks to prepare for all of that. So, yeah. Excuse me, I'm drinking some water. Or was it 5? I don't remember. But it was quite a while. So, have we talked about that campaign on this podcast? I don't remember.
I don't know that we have. I was just going to see if you wanted to say anything about it. I know that you can't give too much away other than, maybe some of the players or whatever.
I can. I don't think any of it's really a secret to the. Well, I'm not going to describe in full detail what the fight is, but
right.
Obviously, it's hard to hide an art project from Ashley, who's in the campaign, but so she's kind of already got the heads up on what's going on because we kind of live together. So, but long story short, this particular campaign is on its third adventure book. They started out with Dragon Heist because it was a nice introductory, like, hey, you guys are new to D&D, you should play this campaign. And it's very simple. You do these little things and you level up, and you get to learn your class and whatever. Then they made the difficult decision to go up to Icewind Dale to do Rime of the Frost Queen. And they beat that story. But while doing so, as a DM, I like to take people's backstories into consideration. And as most of you know, the backstory is all, like, oh, my island was somehow infected with a disease and we had to leave it. Well, now there's walking plague monsters all over the world because you gave them to me. Or someone else's backstory was my character's main city was raided by demons and he died, but a god saved him and he became a paladin. And I'm like, great, now I can add demons to the campaign because you gave them to me. So I basically took everyone's tragic backstory and made it worse.
Oh,
so
damn.
I have another character whose backstory was they were part of a group, and that group wound up being the 7 deadly sins. So not only are the 7 deadly sins manifest in this version of Faerun, they also stumbled upon a secret meeting and unleashed the 4 horsemen on Faerun. And there's a time limit ticking down in this campaign. On top of an entire demon invasion that could possibly happen. So, this version of Faerun is very much apocalyptic. And the rest of the world is finding out that the characters may have set this stuff in motion. And there are certain cities that are refusing to give them refuge. So, fast forward to so the third campaign book they're doing is Tomb of Annihilation, which is on the Isle of Chult. And so they went from the extreme cold up in Icewind Dale to the extreme hot down in like a tropical island. Well, there they before they left Waterdeep, the sky started to rain fire, and a symbol much like the one you would see in Harry Potter. I cannot remember what they're called, but like the skull with the death mark. Thank you. Yep, that's it. They found a symbol like that over Waterdeep, and they thought, "What's up?"
I now that then I said it over again. I think it's called a dark mark.
Dark mark, death mark. Okay, either way, but that's yeah. So they wound up seeing it over Waterdeep, and it actually had the effect that I wanted, because it was a skull with like a sword, 2 swords underneath it, so they thought it was death. Well, then they got to the island of Chult, and they saw a skull with a hood over it and a scythe below it. And then they learned that Waterdeep was actually where war was. And very quickly they learned that war was taking over Waterdeep and declaring like war. And it's very hard to do because like Waterdeep is like, the capital. I mean, I know I've explained that in your guys' online campaign. Like Waterdeep's the capital. They have a council. They have, whatever. But a trusted member of their group was able to infiltrate and murder the Open Lord and become the new Open Lord and sanctioned for a factory to be built. They agreed. And then it turns out that the person that murdered the Open Lord was War herself. And yes, War is a female in this version of the 4 Horsemen. So she built this factory, and just as the adventuring party got back to Waterdeep to kind of confront this person, the factory started churning out clockwork robots. And basically there's an army standing in front of my adventurers, which is the pictures that I sent you. So the fight tomorrow is against War.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So that campaign, there could be a TPK tomorrow. It's very, very possible.
Ooh.
Basically, the way I ran this campaign as a DM, because like I, as you guys know from your other campaign and from your online campaign, I like to tie in backstories to make you feel close to the story. Like, why else would I have you write a backstory if I didn't want to tie it into something? So like with the first campaign book I did, and like the beginning of the second one, I was like, okay, guys, I was like, it's your first time playing. I'm not gonna, if you die, we'll figure it out, whatever, if you don't like your class, just like I told AK, like, hey, I see you're not enjoying your class. Do you want to pick something new? You're new to this, whatever. As soon as we started the end of the second book and the third book, I was like, all bets are off. The apocalypse is going to happen. So if you die, you die, and that's I don't particularly care if you die. So, but I told them, like, even as a DM, my job isn't to kill you. My job is to tell a story, and you make your choices, and you know how difficult things are. And if you decide that you want to make a poor choice, or you sacrifice yourself, I'm not gonna be like, oh, divine intervention, you don't die. No, you're going to die. Just as the island of Chult, the reason that I've tied death to that is because the actual story, spoilers if you haven't played it and if you're planning on it, if you're listening, there's a death curse on the island from a lich. So what better horseman to put there than Death himself, right? So the rules for that island change. The rules for that book change because death is permanent. It's not. There's no death rolls. There's nothing like that. It is permanent. If your character dies while they're doing that adventure, they're dead, and you move on. So, yeah, it's very apocalyptic. So I'm interested to see how this is going to go tomorrow. So. The party makeup is 2 fighters, a paladin, so very melee heavy, a circle of the I cannot remember the druid, and then an arcane trickster rogue. So, but the druid is the summoned. Whatever druid does the summons and like makes way too many enemies or allies for himself. Always like 12 spiders that he has just roaming around with him. But he recently learned how to shapeshift into a dinosaur, so there's that I have to deal with. Because the island of Chult actually has dinosaur races on it. So like they actually like physically saw like it's part of the DM's job. Like, hey, the druid wants to shapeshift into a dinosaur. What's a creative way to get there? JK did it as like a dream sequence, and then I remember that, and now you can, do a dinosaur. But my characters, my adventuring party, actually saw them race through a city, so it's legit. So, yeah, so that's where that party is at.
Nice.
Yep. Going on.
Oh yeah, that's probably like I've set up multiple. I mean, I believe I've sent you guys the island battle when I had the whole table set up and it looked like a bunch of islands and like there's a bunch of like plagued. Did I send that to you guys?
You may have. I don't
okay.
know.
If not, I'll have to send it to you. So there's been the thing is like big combat is usually like I don't want to say a no-go for D&D, but it's very rare because it's like, you're supposed to be an adventuring party, whatever. But I found a way to make it work. So I've done a lot of big combats in my other campaigns. So like, not to ramble on about D&D because obviously, but anyway, there's another campaign where 2 of my characters were, 2 of my players, sorry, not my characters. 2 of my players were from the same area, and they just so happened to be in the army together. My friend Matt was playing a warlock. Yes, warlock, and he was like the prince of like his kingdom, and he came out because they were looking for this bad guy that him and his wife Becky like they made it their backstory. But in their backstory, it's like, oh, we defeated his undead army, but he got away. Well, as soon as you give me an enemy to work with, that enemy isn't just gone. So like, the prince's sister was getting married, and my one friend Paul, he plays from Florida, but he decided that he was going to take a vacation, come up here. So everyone's like, "Oh, it'd be cool to do D&D in person." So I was like, "Yeah, it would." So I spent 3 months, and I don't think I'm exaggerating on that time. It was 3 months, and there was I think the fight took us like 6. No, yeah, I think it was 6 hours. I think everyone left at 2 in the morning or 1 in the morning. It was the undead invasion of the castle again. Their main bad guy came back. He had more power, and it was like 2 giant armies of skeletons marching up on the castle. I gave them each 2 characters. My one friend Paul from Florida was playing a kobold, and he stole treasure from a green dragon. And then he told a black dragon where the green dragon's hoard was, and the black dragons raided the green dragon's hoard. And then when this fight happened, he wound up getting an adult black dragon as his ally, as thanks for allowing him to get like the hoard. And then my friends Matt and Becky, they got their soldiers from the city. And then our other player, Margie, she got her brother. So she got to control 2 characters. And Ashley got her sister. So everyone had 2 characters to control. My friends Matt and Becky had a little bit more because they were basically controlling the city, the city guard. And it was just a slog. Like obviously, like I set up to where it was already a funnel up to the castle. So like they had they had a lot of AoE opportunities, but I had an undead catapult in the back. I had guys flying in. I had parts of the castle were falling all over the place, and it was fun. And then it ended, and no one wanted it to end.
Oh,
So I might have pictures of that set up too. But yeah, So. Yeah, that's what I got
Can't
going
wait
on.
until we get big old huge fucking battles and shit in our campaign.
Yeah, well, especially now that AK has a little bit of a different backstory going on. I've already screwed with his what has happened with his character, and I already have something planned. Well, you guys I actually sent you pictures of 2 things that were memory for your guys' characters, if you remember. Oh, you don't? Okay, good.
Wait, you sent us stuff that's memory for our characters.
Yep, I sent you 2 images of stuff that I created for your backstory that you guys remembered, not remembered, but just have knowledge of. So if you don't remember, you don't remember. But I sent it to you.
Did you say that's what it was?
Yep.
I'm sure I can find it, but you sent it in our group chat, or you sent it in the Lost Minds group chat?
I think I sent. I sent it in with the 3 Amigos or the 3 Warriors 3 group chat. 3 Amigos.
3 Amigos. When was this?
I don't remember. Last year sometime.
oh,
Oh yeah, it wasn't recent. It was like middle of, or end of last year, middle of last year.
Yeah, now I'm gonna have to go back through and look because I don't. The only thing I see, I don't think that was us though, or was it? Maybe? I don't know. No, because that's more recent, I think. Anywho's. Still though, I can't wait for us to play again. It's been a while now since we've played that. Well, it hasn't been as long, I guess.
We've gone longer with this campaign, but yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've gone longer in between, but I can't wait. I'm I'm excited to. Hopefully, we can keep the wolf pup alive.
Yeah, you should. I mean, yeah, you should be able to. But I guess it is. It only has what 4 HP.
Oh, he has more than that.
Is it more than that?
Yes.
I don't remember.
Well, I don't know if you wanted to mess with it because technically it's still a pup, not full grown.
Right.
It has
Yeah.
11 HP normally.
Well, so if you're looking at are you looking at the wolf stat block?
Mm-hmm.
Then yeah. So whatever the wolf stats are is for that. When he's fully grown, you'll be able to choose. You'll be able to take the dire wolf stats. So.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's still 11 HP then.
It's not bad. Could be
No,
worse.
it's not bad.
Could be 4.
It could be. Yeah, literally take fucking one hit and it's just down.
You have to be kind of strategic with it because, like, I mean, it's one of those things where you want to use it because it's like it's a cool pet that we got, but at the same time, do you want to risk losing it?
Right. And I was talking to JD, and he was telling me about something that he's got coming up on his. I can't remember if it's his next level up or if he's a couple levels away from it. But
no, it's next level because we've been talking.
Is?
Yeah, we've been talking about it for quite some time. So
about his Shadow Hound or whatever.
Yes, yeah. Yep. So you'll have you'll have a small army as well. Because Killian automatically gets not automatically, but what the thing he chose, he gets a familiar, so he'll also have that.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Huh. Neat.
Mm-hmm. So, yep. And then Claire can just summon the Fae. No.
Well, Claire's also a druid, right?
Yeah, she's I believe Claire is cleric druid, so she's a Cluid. Or a Drare.
Or Claire.
No, Draric. Yeah.
I'm gonna say a jerk.
Yep. Well, there's our tangent about D&D on the FNSC.
You got it right.
Yeah, cool. I'm very bad at abbreviations. Scalpers. No.
Oh hell no.
I'm done with the Pokemon crap, so I'm not. I don't need to talk about scalpers. Actually, it's still bad with like Warhammer and stuff like that. Like all the new sets come out, and like it's like, oh hey, they were sold out before anyone else got a chance to get them, and then you go on eBay, it's triple the price.
Of course.
Jeez.
Per usual.
Yeah. So
that's like with everything. That's with everything.
Unfortunately.
Nowadays.
Yeah.
So I have something fun coming up in the next couple of days. Technically tomorrow. Technically. I'm going to WWE Elimination Chamber in Chicago.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you just said. What?
WWE Elimination Chamber. So
the World
it's a
Wildlife Foundation.
Yeah, WWE is not foundation. You fuck.
I know. Foundation. EFO.
EFOU F Foundation. You pronounce the F in it, not F, but F.
Yeah.
Anyways.
See, you know.
You fucking head ass.
Anyway, continue with your saving the panda bears.
Yes, saving the panda bears. Anywho, so Elimination Chamber is one of the the premium live events, or what used to be called pay-per-views for WWE. Basically, it's like one of the big PLEs leading up to WrestleMania. What the gimmick of this event is there's 4 not cages. They're basic. I mean, they're chambers because it's an elimination chamber. They're just like these 4 little like cages or whatever that that competitors will be locked in, and I think it's every minute or a minute and a half, something like that, 90 seconds. The next competitor gets released. So it starts with 2 people in the ring, and then eventually it'll be 6 people in the ring. And then it's elimination style. So like whoever gets pinned or submits gets taken out of the match, and then until the last person standing, the last pinfall or whatever, and then whoever wins, they get an automatic automatic match at WrestleMania versus like a champion. Usually it's a champion of their choosing, unless whoever won Royal Rumble has already chosen their champion. So basically they usually end up getting the other champion, so to speak. But so right now, CM Punk, who is a Chicago native, is the World Heavyweight Champion, and he's got a match there versus one of my favorite wrestlers right now, Finn Balor. Not only that, but then his wife, who just recently came back to WWE, obviously, like, she lives with him in Chicago, so she's also a hometown hero. So she also has a match that night at Elimination Chamber. So 2 of the hometown heroes are going to be there. One of my favorite wrestlers is going to be facing the hometown hero, and then on top of that, a couple of my favorite wrestlers are also going to be in the Elimination Chamber. So like Rhea Ripley is going to be in the women's, Jey Uso is going to be in the men's. I think I can't remember who else. I think Cody Rhodes is in the men's Elimination Chamber as well. So it's gonna be fucking awesome. There's gonna be all kinds of freaking. I really hope that I got a decent enough seat to be able to see, because tickets weren't cheap.
I bet.
But it's definitely like they start off with, they usually their usual set is however many seats that they have in front of the like wrestler's entrance, and then if they sell out of those, they usually start opening up seats behind like those like they're like wrestler entrances and stuff like that. So they're not usually great seats, but I think I should still, from where I chose the seat, I think I should still be able to see the stage somewhat. So I just really hope that I'm at least able to see the wrestlers come out and still be able to see some of the match like from the ring. So we'll see.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. I got my CM Punk shirt. And yeah, so Saturday I'm gonna be not rushing through work, but I'm gonna be trying to get out of work ASAP so that I can get home, maybe lay down for a couple of minutes if I have time, and then start getting ready and hopefully leave. I'm gonna try to leave here probably by like 4th. I think I said 4th for myself. 4:30 is like the absolute latest that I can leave, because then it's gonna take me about an hour to get to Chicago. And then once I get parked and into the venue, the show starts, like the show 100% starts at 6:00. Like, but the show like starts at 5:30. So I think they'll probably have like a couple of dark matches or whatever before the show like actually starts. So, but yeah, no, I'm excited. I can't wait to go see it. I was kind of waffling about on buying tickets for it for a while, because I was trying to see if a buddy of mine was willing to go, and he was also kind of waffling about it and not really sure if he was going to go. And then finally I said, fuck it, I'm going to just go without him. Especially because I found a decent enough seat for a decent enough price. Still kind of expensive, but not too bad.
Hey, but if you like it, it's worth the money, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That's awesome. Congrats.
Thanks. You guys got anything super fun coming up besides D&D for Nick?
Not that exciting.
No,
not really anything going on.
I just kickstarted a new Cthulhu board game.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looks badass. It's called Echoes of Arkham. I know when you guys were over last Memorial Day, we played the Mansions of Madness. So this is sort of similar, where it's got story elements and combat elements to it, but like it's it's got bigger figures. So like all of the great old ones and elder gods are like figures in this game, whereas they're just like standees mansions are not even in there, because if you get to that point, you're pretty much dead. But it kind of works. It looks like a mix between Mansions of Madness and Arkham Horror, which I was like, I feel like I own most of the Cthulhu games, so I was like, this is perfect for me. Plus, I've also been talking back and forth with Ashley about maybe starting a new tabletop instead of just doing D&D. Maybe try and Call of Cthulhu. So if you're interested in that, I might be doing something with that. So yeah. I don't know if it's going to be like if like one campaign will end and then I'll get into that, or it might be something we do very infrequently, but might even be something I test online, just that way, we can do it randomly. But the most exciting thing I got going on for me, besides we booked our vacation in July, which we're going up to the Kalahari.
Oh,
so
nice.
More water park fun for the little man. I got nothing. Games for me. That's what I'm on. Been playing the Warlock in Diablo 2. My favorite part about all that, I'm gonna go on another tangent. It's tangent day for me. It's probably all the coffee and Monster that I drank today. I had 3 cups of coffee and a Monster.
Ooh.
So I'm wired.
Up on caffeine.
Yep. What was I saying? Oh, tangent for Diablo. So my favorite part about the new class for Diablo 2 and 4 is that we got content for a 24-year-old game before GTA 6.
Jeez.
Yes.
I was gonna say, when I saw that, I was like, Diablo 2.
Yep.
When I saw them announce it for it, I was like, no way.
It's cool. It's a mix between the necromancer and the sorcerer. So like one of your skill trees is all about summons, and you summon demons. So like you summon the goatmen and some of the defilers from Diablo 2. And then you also have the curses of the necromancer, like they're called sigils and something else. Then you have the sorcerer's part of it, which I believe is called it's the chaos. No, yeah, it's the chaos tree. You get dark magic, which is not in any Diablo game, and you get fire magic, which is kind of like the sorcerer. But then there's a whole other skill tree called Eldritch, and it's focused on your. It's focused on your melee weapons. So you can play your long range caster, you can play a summoner, or you can play a melee. So I'm like, oh, that's freaking cool that they did that. I went melee for a while, but I don't feel like the damage stacks enough, so I went chaos, and my god, does it just destroy. It just wrecks. So yeah.
And that's just in 2, right? Have you played it in 4, or is it not out in 4 yet?
4, so 4 the Warlock will not come out until the actual expansion releases in April, which I'm excited about because it's my favorite Primeval. I like Mephisto and Diablo a little equally. I don't care for Baal as much, but the Lord of Hatred, just his overall look in 2 and his design in 4 look like he's just cool. Okay, so yeah. I'm waiting for that with I'm holding my breath for that one. But yeah, that's exciting for me, I guess.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah. I mean, nothing as cool as saving panda bears, so.
Well, fucking panda bears. You cocksucker.
Damn.
So you said before GTA 6. I was passing a video on YouTube, and I kind of like I didn't click on it. I just kind of like hovered over to see what it was. It was a video talking about why hasn't GTA been set in Chicago, or why won't GTA be set in Chicago? And it's like so I was like kind of thinking about it. I was like, well, because they do Liberty City, which is New York. They do San Andreas, which is LA, and then they do or Los Santos or whatever the fuck it's called is LA, and then they got Vice City, which is Miami. I was thinking about it, I was like, damn, yeah, why wouldn't they do Chicago? I feel like Chicago, especially Chicago in this like Chicagoland area, like the northwest suburbs and shit, would probably be a really good. Maybe not as good as I think it is. Who knows? Now I said the northwest suburbs. I'm like, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it could potentially. I think it has potential to be a good setting or whatever. But I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Do you think it's a good idea for a GTA to be set in Chicago, or what city would you want GTA to be set in if they were to do a new location?
I feel Chicago is just the only one that hasn't been done that you would expect them to be done. Like you were saying, like I feel like that has to be next. They've done multiple in. It was multiple in like Los
Liberty
Angeles.
City, I think that has the most, right?
Yeah, I think they have like 2 or 3. You have San Andreas. GTA 5, that's in California. Yeah, I feel like next big city should be Chicago. I mean, especially being from Chicago, it should be.
Didn't they already confirm that the 6 was going to be?
6 is in Vice City again, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it would be cool to be in Chicago. I don't know why Rockstar won't do that, or why they haven't done that first. But I mean, there was also rumors, and obviously this isn't true, but there were rumors that 6 was going to be the whole country. And I was like, at first I was like, oh, that's awesome. Like, that's totally plausible. But it's not. The amount of data that would have to be poured into that, and the amount of time, that game wouldn't come out for... Yeah. Oh, it would be bigger than that. So, I mean, do you guys know of American Truck Simulator?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've talked about it extensively.
So they just... Have we really?
On here, yeah.
Oh.
Well, maybe not extensively, but we've talked about it on here.
Well, they just added Illinois.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, so there's some states missing, but, like, they just added Illinois recently, so... And, I mean, that game is building up to be cross-country. So, obviously, they still have a lot of work to do, but, like, they said, like, hey, we're going to have all 50 states at some point. But, like, the game was already capped out on, like, they're adding all these, like, states and routes and stops and trucks like that, but you, like, the game was maxed out when like, I think the 3rd state released. So, like, you can't, like, if you're maxed out on your warehouses or you're maxed out on your like, your company drivers, even if you, like, go to Illinois, you can't get any more of that stuff. So, like, they're making all the states, but, like, they're not upping the cap on anything.
Oh, wow.
So it's kind of like, oh, well, if I've already have all my warehouses and workers, what's the point? I don't, but there are people out there that have, thousands of hours in Truck Simulator. So, but I think it's interesting that, like, because, like, right now you can drive through Vegas in Truck Simulator and it looks like freaking Vegas.
What?
So, yeah, like, you can see the casinos from the highway. Like, there's the Luxor, the Bellagio. You can see it. Like, they have all that data in there. So, yeah, I'm interested. They actually added, I can't remember what college, SIU? Was it SIU they added in Truck Simulator? Like, they have, man, I'm going to go look. But they have, like, one of the colleges that you can drive past, and it looks exactly like right out of real life. So, but it would be interesting to have, but obviously what you can do in GTA versus what you can do in truck simulators, like, you know, you're not just driving a truck. You're, you know, you can hit, like, you know, rob gas stations, run from the police, destroy things in GTA. So at first I thought it was cool to be worldwide, and then I was like, or worldwide, countrywide, and then I was like, yeah, that's never gonna happen. So,
No.
but I think Chicago would be a cool second or next area for them if they continue with GTA. American Truck Simulator.
I think having a set in Chicago, because Chicago is very much like it's a hub, right? It's a huge like cultural city. It's considered the second city, right, in the United States. With the first
is that why they call it second city? No, I'm just kidding.
Shut the fuck up. Like it's I don't know. I feel like it would just make sense for them to have it set in Chicago. I don't know the real like reason why they wouldn't. I mean, GTA is centered around crime, and at one point in time, Chicago was called Chirac. So like,
oh Jesus, what it was?
What?
It was? I didn't know that.
You're joking, right?
No.
Really?
I've never heard it called that. Not once. When was this?
I mean, for a long time, people call it Chirac. I mean, it's not as much anymore, but people still refer to it as Chirac because I mean, the death toll there was like enormous for a long time.
Well, that I knew, but I've never ever heard it called Chirac. Not once in my life. My 40 years of life. This is the first time I'm ever hearing that nickname for that.
I'm just dumbfounded. Dan, you've heard it called Chirac before, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like we talked about it on the pod before.
I don't think we have, but but I don't think we have, but like it baffles me that you've never heard Chicago called Chirac before, which is
Hold on. I'm gonna consult the expert real quick. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second. Hold on. 1 second. You guys can keep talking. Go ahead.
That's just strange. I don't know. I don't think I have anything else to say until you come back because this is just weird.
Hold on.
Like,
okay, just consulted the expert. My expert says she's never heard it called Chirac either.
What?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Neither one of us have heard it called
You
Chirac.
guys aren't that much old. You're not that much older than us. It's not like an old versus young thing. So it's like,
it must be if I've never heard it called that.
Not a chance, dude. Maybe.
But I mean, both of us. I don't know. She said no.
Ask Gino.
Yeah, let me go wake up my sick 5-year-old and ask him if anyone at school calls it Chirac.
Hey, do you know what Chirac is? Like, here, okay. I'm gonna Google it because you know what? I have a feeling I know why you probably don't, but I feel like it might be more of a hip hop thing.
Maybe.
Hang on. Where's Urban Dictionary? Hang on a second.
Chicago was first referred to as Chirac, with a portmanteau of Chicago and Iraq around 2009 to 2012 to highlight levels of gun violence coined by rapper King Louis in 2009. Yeah, I've never heard it called that. Not once. It became popular in drill music and was used in national media, culminating in the title of Spike Lee's 2015 film Chirac. Never even heard of that movie.
I hadn't heard of the movie either, but like, I mean, maybe it's because it's a hip hop thing. Because like, I think that's where it originated from. Wow, somebody's name is actually that. Freaking, it. Yeah, I mean, it says that it originated from like a rap song. So I don't know that that's where I heard it first, but I do know that like for a long time, I mean, a lot of people were calling it Chirac. So like it was just like known, and it hasn't been called that, not like really called that in a while. But that just astounds me that you guys have never heard that before.
No. This is literally the first time I've ever heard it called that.
Why hasn't Nick heard it called Chirac?
Yeah, ask Google.
Is Nick white? Yes. No.
Oh Jesus! Last time I checked.
I'm just kidding. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I get why. Like, I understand that, but I seriously have never heard that before. So,
That's funny.
learned something new today, I suppose. I'm supposing.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I just lost my train of thought.
I don't know why I'm so dumbfounded by that. It's just like I feel like it was such a huge. I just feel like it was such a huge like kind of like cultural colloquial thing that like people knew it and have called it Chirac. To the point where like people outside of the state started calling Chicago Chirac. It was just like
really.
Hmm.
Huh. Nope. Sorry to disappoint, but no, I've honestly never heard it called that. So.
Oh. Now you know.
I do know.
Anywho's.
Yep. I have a candy question for all of us. So we've been kind of you were kind of doing this and that or whatever, but I have a question. Obviously every year there is like what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Like new flavors of like M&Ms that come out, right? Like this year they have the bakery collection. I don't know if you guys have seen those. Or
I've
whatever.
seen them, haven't tried them yet. I heard I heard they suck, but
they suck. Okay, so
that's what I've heard. I don't know
when it comes to like new flavors of things. So like I know Oreo does it. Obviously M&M's been doing it, but like I don't know if we've talked about. I know we talked about candy extensively on this this podcast. But what are your guys' thoughts on like the best M&M? Like what is if you're grabbing M&Ms, what M&Ms do you go for?
Dan, you care to go first?
Yeah, I don't know if they're still around, but do you remember the pretzel M&Ms?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Those were fucking delicious. But if those aren't still around, I'm just going for the classic peanuts.
Peanut M&Ms? Okay.
Yeah, those are my go-to.
Okay. Nikko, what about you? What are you thinking?
I go peanut butter, and then if not peanut butter, I'll go for peanut as well.
Okay. Okay. I agree with both of you there, but recently, I have been eating a lot of Reese's Pieces, and I'm starting. So my go-to M&Ms is peanut butter. Like back in the day, I used to play Ocarina of Time, which is not the best Zelda game. I used to play Ocarina of Time and eat peanut butter M&Ms and barbecue Pringles and a 2-liter of Coca-Cola. That was my go-to. But recently I've been eating a ton more of the Reese's Pieces, and for some reason I like Reese's Pieces better now, like more than peanut butter M&Ms. What do you what? I like to try like the peanut butter and jelly M. The peanut butter and jelly M&Ms were really good. What was the other one that I tried? The cookies and cream ones were meh, right? I thought they were gonna be good, but they're meh. I can honestly say with confidence that I might be replacing peanut butter M&Ms with Reese's Pieces.
Oh,
yeah, to the point where it's just I don't know how you guys feel about that.
I love Reese's Pieces. I usually always get them if I go to movies and stuff. I'll grab a box of Reese's Pieces, but I mean, they're both the same thing but different because like the M&Ms are, I think they're a little bit bigger, and then the peanut butter in those
They are
a lot more creamy versus the Reese's Pieces where it's like a little bit more of a solid type of peanut butter. But they're both different tastes and textures. So they're both good.
I agree with you, but that's what I can't figure out is what makes obviously Reese's Pieces are made with, or is it Reese's Pieces? I think we discussed that part on the podcast. I remember something like that. It's got to be the peanut butter that makes them different than M&M's, obviously, right?
Yeah,
because it's Mars versus Reese's. And for the longest time, if I wanted a peanut butter snack, I would get a Nutrageous or something Reese's wise. Which we got to talk about the new Reese's in a minute because I'm very disappointed in some people in my life. But we'll get there. But I for whatever reason, I never went and grabbed Reese's Pieces. Right? It was always peanut butter M&Ms, peanut butter M&Ms, and then recently Costco decided to carry the giant tubs of Reese's Pieces, and Ashley's like, "Do you want these?" And I was like, "Sure." They don't carry peanut butter M&Ms, whatever. Well, I'm addicted to Reese's Pieces right now, like a crack addict. And I don't know if you guys heard me munching earlier, but I was eating Reese's Pieces.
I did.
Yeah, that's what I was eating. So yeah. I mean, I like M&Ms. I think M&M. I think they, whatever they got going on with their innovation is great. But sorry, I no longer crave peanut butter M&Ms. So
wow.
Yeah, it's a complete 180 for me. So I was just curious, and the thing is, I'll always go try the new flavor. So I'll probably wind up buying, the bakery collection ones because the lemon meringue pie one sounds really good, and I like lemon flavored things. So I'm gonna try it anyway. But I just don't crave the peanut butter M&M anymore at all. That was my go-to peanut butter candy for easy to palm in your mouth candy. Don't crave it anymore. Not even a little bit. So I don't know. But and then I sent you guys a picture on Tuesday. Was it? Yeah, Tuesday. With the Reese's marshmallow. And so I sent that to a few of my compatriots out in the real world. Not that you guys aren't. And my wife, my lovely wife, who I'm about to insult greatly, hurt my heart. And what she said to me, these words that she spoke to me, were, "I don't think that's a good combination." And my jaw hit the floor. And I was like, what the fuck? Literally, what do you mean it's not a good combination? And she said, peanut butter and marshmallow. And I literally sent her the synopsis of a Fluffernutter. Fuck off. No, we're not doing this today. So then we're talking, JK sent, pictures of the M&Ms in his D&D group chat, and I was like, oh, this is the perfect opportunity to insert my findings of Reese's Marshmallow into the D&D chat. And JK's brother said, that's just wrong. And I said, what the fuck do you mean that's just wrong? And he's like, that's not a good combo. And I was like, do you hate marshmallow? He's like, no, I don't mind it, but peanut butter and marshmallow doesn't go together. And I just couldn't respond after that. I was like, what the fuck do you... And then I like looked at Ashley and I was like, the fuck is wrong with everybody? Help me out. Tell me that is like the perfect combination, right?
It sounds good.
All right.
I was gonna say it definitely sounds good, especially coming from the angle of like it's like a fluffernutter. I'm trying to think if I've had a fluffernutter before. I can swear I have, and I know the concept of it. I know it's a peanut butter and jelly with the marshmallow fluff instead of the jelly.
Whoa! There's no jelly in a fluffernutter. No.
Did you not just fucking hear what I said?
Oh no, I didn't. I'm already triggered enough, and then you said
because you started going whoa when I said without the jelly.
Yeah, you did. Okay. All right. I'll forgive you for now. But
make me smack at you.
I'm triggered.
Somebody touch my spaghetti!
JK, you are listening to this. It's wrong. I don't care if you gang up on me. If you have the entire D&D party against me, I don't give a fuck. You guys are all wrong.
I think it's a good idea. I don't see what the problem with it would be. Like,
it's a fantastic
idea. Fucking Oreo ones.
Yes, anything's better than the Oreo. All right, you guys have homework. You guys have homework by the next time we have a Friday. Okay, buy the Reese's or try a fucking fluffernutter and tell me I'm wrong, and then explain to me in a 1,000-word essay why I'm fucking wrong. Okay,
1,000 words,
10,000. I don't care. I don't care. And those of you people that are listening to this and tell me I'm wrong, try it, because you're wrong. Anyway, all jokes aside, that really did happen, and those words were said. But the candy itself is fantastic. Marshmallow and peanut butter are meant to be together. It is. I mean, the Reese's just replaces the white bread with chocolate, and that makes it even better. Okay, I don't know. In a world, I had a point in my life that I was eating. I would take peanut butter because I'm not a huge fan of jelly, so I don't do peanut butter and jellies. I do peanut butter and marshmallow fluff or Nutella. Yep. There's a little bit extra, just not jelly. I don't mind jelly. I will eat peanut butter and jelly if it's presented to me. But if I'm making it, I won't use jelly. So anyway. At some point in my life, when I was with Ashley, so recently, within the last, I don't know, we've been together for 10, we've been married for 9, together for 14, I think, known each other for 20 plus. My point is I used to eat peanut butter, and then I would take the second half of the bread, and I would split down the middle, half marshmallow fluff, half Nutella. And I would eat the sandwich sideways, so you get a bite of everything at first. It is amazing. And you must hate marshmallow. That's the only conclusion. You have to hate marshmallow. Somebody out there hates marshmallow. Or my entire D&D group for JK hates marshmallow, and I'm disappointed in all of you. DK, JK, TR, even Matt. Matt, you didn't even come to my... Listen, Matt, if you're listening, you didn't even come to my fucking defense. Okay? Only Mike, my cousin, was like, how was it? Didn't say, that would be a good combo. Nope, just, how was it? So... I'm not cooled off, but I'm going to shut up now.
What was I going to say? 2 things really quick. One, I thinking about the Reese's with marshmallow, and I don't know if this is something that they've done before. I don't think it is, but how awesome would it be if they put a graham cracker in there and made it freaking peanut butter s'mores?
Okay, that was my next point. Have you guys made s'mores with Reese's before?
No.
That
I didn't even know that was an
awesome,
option.
though.
So good. Oh my god. Guys are killing me. You're supposed to be my like go-to, like, yeah, that's awesome. You can't even defend me on this one.
Well, it sounds fucking awesome. I don't know why I haven't done it before. Is the thing.
All right, we're making s'mores next session.
Oh my god!
yeah.
Dude. Oh hell yeah!
Coming you
That was
live
weird.
from Nico's backyard or Dan's backyard. I don't have a backyard, so we can't
Making
come.
s'mores.
Yeah. But oh yeah, you should try that. It's amazing. It's it's amazing.
It sounds fucking awesome. I don't know why I haven't done it before because like the Reese's chocolate would melt so well. It would melt so well with the hot freaking marshmallow, and then that means that the peanut butter could kind of get warmed up. Oh man, that sounds so good. Wow. Then I thought of another this or that because we were talking about peanut butter and jelly. For jelly, grape or strawberry?
Grape before strawberry.
Do what?
Grape before strawberry.
Grape over strawberry? What you said?
Yeah. I would do
You're
grape
like
before
sound far
strawberry.
away, but
You sound far away from me.
Both of you guys sounded far away.
I'm like right up on my mic, so I don't know. That was weird. Anywho,
Oh my! I didn't move,
well, now you sound better.
and now you sound better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're just freaking our foreheads pressed. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
you sound
yeah.
better now.
Well, you sound better now too.
Yeah. Are you gonna kiss? What? Hold on.
I'm ready.
Oh God. What was I gonna say? Well, for me, I like strawberry preserves better than grape jelly. Not that I don't like grape jelly, I just prefer strawberry. But I'm gonna put this one to you guys.
You sound far away again. I'm just kidding.
Seriously? No, I was gonna say, fuck you. Damn it.
I just didn't want to listen to the heathenism coming out of your mouth.
Oh, shut your damn mouth.
I don't even eat jelly.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it to you this way though. Here's something I'm gonna put to you guys. And maybe you do, maybe you don't like this, but I like blueberries. Blueberry preserves
Oh yeah.
with peanut butter. Awesome. Also cherry preserves with peanut butter. Awesome.
Actually, there's a fruit that beats both of those, and
I
that's
swear to God, if you say apricot, I'm gonna punch you.
oh hell no,
Oh, thank God.
banana.
Well, bananas, yes, but like
Banana.
there's no banana preserves.
Oh, there is banana spread, sir.
What?
Yes.
I've never heard of that.
What?
You're lying to me.
I'm not going to the jelly section at Jewel. There should be banana flavored. There's banana flavored syrup and there's banana spread for.
Banana spread.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Oh, it's amazing.
I don't see. Nah, I think you're fucking
Go when you're at a Jewel. Go there and look.
banana.
Banana butter. That's what it's called. It's called banana butter.
Huh?
Banana butter.
Banana jam.
Dude, I'm telling you.
What the fuck? I
don't know how I feel about that.
Bananas.
Banana butter.
The fuck?
I don't know why that's hitting me wrong, but something about it's hitting me wrong. And I'm not opposed to banana, but like
It doesn't make sense.
I know something in my brain is broken right now. Something's not fucking. This doesn't feel right.
Can't put it together.
You know,
It shouldn't work.
I think this is this is what's tripping me up about it. I'm the kind of person that like. I think I like banana slices. Like I like actual banana. I don't know that I would like banana products. Other than maybe, well, no, because that's vanilla pudding that they use for banana pudding. But like, I don't know, something about this it just is hitting me all wrong. I don't know about this. Banana jam. Bryn's banana jam and marmalade.
It's great.
I don't know. I might have to take your word for it, bud, because I don't. What is this? Coco Real, real banana puree infused syrup. What?
Oh.
Yep. Trust me. I mean, you know what? Honestly, I said check Jewel, but I'm pretty sure that I got my banana butter at one of the apple orchards we go to every year. But I'm telling you guys, banana butter and peanut butter is phenomenal. So
I know bananas and peanut butter go well together, like banana slices on a PB&J.
Yeah. This is no different. It's just like buttery bananas.
I don't know. Maybe it's a texture thing. Which is weird because like bananas can. They're not. It's not like it's a huge leap from slices bananas to like mashed bananas, but
excuse me. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's even caramelized bananas or something like that. But if you find, trust me, you'll like it. But I feel like I'm gonna go on to a tangent with you guys. Not like freaking bananas.
No, I like bananas. I like bananas just fine.
Me.
This just gave me another idea for this or that, but this, I don't know. This might not be something that you guys even really think of, but or even know really about, but is it plantain or is it plantain?
Plantain.
I also say plantain, but I've heard the argument for why it should be plantain, and it makes sense.
You all right?
Yeah, I don't know. My throat is like dry as shit right now for some reason. Even though I've been drinking. Anywho, I've heard the reason why, and it was like, do you climb a mountain or do you climb a mountain? And it was like, oh, that makes sense, I guess. But still,
that's a stupid argument.
That's it. That's literally the only reason I like, because I think a lot of Caribbean people call it plantain and not plantain, but
okay,
it's literally just like, I think it's a regional thing. I don't know.
I suppose. I'd be supposing. I suppose.
Excuse me.
I feel like I've done a lot of ranting on this episode.
That's fine.
The episode title should be Nick Mad.
Nick Mad. Nick's mad about marshmallow Reese's.
Oh, Nick Big Mad.
Nick's Big Mad. I think it's a couple of the last couple of episodes, not the D&D ones. I think one was Nick's getting the boot, and then I think there was one that I put your name in it for something else too. I can't remember what it was, but I was like, oh, I remember that one.
Yeah. I can't remember if it was my cousin Mike that was like, "Are you done with the podcast?" I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Oh, or it was either him or JK." Somebody came up to me and asked me if I was done, and I was like, "Oh, it's a joke." So it was funny. I was laughing. I'm pretty sure it was Mike, my cousin. And yes, I'm calling him by his actual name because he said it was okay if I used it, just as Ashley. The other people, I don't have permission to use their names, so I don't know about JD. We haven't asked him, but to play it safe, he will rename the initials. So, yeah, just like NK and DA. The DA. Dan, you're the DA.
Oh, I want to be the NK.
Oh, you can be NK. I'll call you Nikko, and I'll call Nikko Dan, or I'll call Dan and you and Nikko. Right?
What?
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
confused. I don't know what the fuck happened.
It's okay, Dan. Don't worry about it.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it, Dan. It's okay. Dan, don't die.
Dan's choking.
No, Dan, don't die.
Oh fuck! It's that from the styrofoam. God damn it!
Oh no.
Oh.
Breakers.
So would it be? So now it's Nikko the heartthrob and Dan the movie master.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I have to remember that.
But
It's so stupid. Well, I guess I'm getting the boot, guys.
yep.
Hey, how's your Lexus driving? Or
I
is it
took it back.
Mercedes? I don't remember. Oh, you took it back? What'd you get now? Corvette?
No, I had to take it back because I had to pay for those fucking.
Wasn't flashy enough.
I had to pay for those elimination chamber tickets, so
Oh yeah.
it was time to take back the Lexus. It had a good run.
Did you keep the helicopter though?
The helicopter? How did you know about that?
I have my ways.
Who told you? Who you been talking to?
Remember last episode I said that I sat down with your mom. She told me everything.
Listen, bitch. She's not as high up in the company as she thinks. Okay, she might be a figurehead for some.
Okay, well,
She might have an honorary title, kind of like a somebody who gets an honorary fucking degree from Harvard or some stupid shit.
oh. Well, I mean, but she's the one that she's feeding me information, and I have a
Sounds
little.
like somebody's allowance is getting fucking cut.
Mine or hers?
Exactly.
You get allowance?
You would not take money out of Gino's mouth, would you? You wouldn't dare. I'm gonna spread banana
There's
butter
another
all over
there's another employee. There's another employee in your house.
I mean, yeah, I guess. But it would be. I would just make sure that everyone knew that you took money from his mouth. It's your fault.
Until I open up a college fund in Gino's name.
I can't touch
Everything's-
it. It's only
Yeah,
only
exactly.
Gino can withdraw from it. Yeah,
Only
that,
Gino can withdraw from it.
that's good because then he'll just buy a bunch of M&Ms and now he's gonna have
Nice.
bro. Don't fire me. I need this job.
Oh my god. I want. There's. I don't think. I mean, we're not big enough for something like that to be the case. But I wonder if anybody out there, if somebody were to happen upon this episode or any of the other episodes without context of this long running bit that we've been having, I wonder if they really fucking think I'm just some jackass that fucking takes all the money from me.
Why would they need to think that when that's the truth?
Here you go again.
But please, Nikko.
Folks,
I-
Friday
I-
Night Chit Chat going forward is just going to be me and Dan.
Whoa. Damn.
That is until I can get one of my other co-hosts on the channel back in the swing of things, and then he could become the third chair, and I'll become the DM for the Trekker and Ignis episodes, and Nick will unfortunately be poor and on the side of the road begging for change. So he hath what he has wrought. And on that note,
You're killing me.
how are we looking on beverages, gentlemen?
Oh, I mean, I've been done with my single cup of coffee for a long time, but I've been drinking my 20 ounce of water.
Young Daniel.
Oh yeah, I'm done with mine.
Just how drunk are you?
Not drunk enough.
Not for
this conversation.
Yeah, see, that's why I cut out alcohol this year, because I knew Nikko was going to fire me, so I can't afford the finer things in life. In fact, the reason we're talking about peanut butter and fluff is that's all I've been eating for the past 3 weeks. I haven't yet to receive my last paycheck, and yet here I am trying to entertain a lot of you under Nikko's reign of terror. Has freaking cameras in my house and a gun to my head at all times. But whatever. So...
Hey, just for context, folks, the last time that I went to his house, they made... Wait, was that the last time, or was it the time before that?
I don't even know what you're about to say.
Oh, wait, no, that was that? No, that was New Year's Eve that actually made pizza, right?
Yeah, it was.
So yeah, one of the last times that I went to his house, his wife made pizza for all of us. So they only have decadent things when I come to visit.
Well, yeah, because I'm trying to impress my boss.
Exactly. Any other time, it's fluffernutters and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
And ramen noodles. Ashley loves her ramen.
Exactly, yes. Oodles and noodles and fucking Maruchan.
Oh, that's funny.
They still have one can of fucking Campbell's tomato soup that they're saving for a rainy day.
Yeah.
In the back of the cupboard.
Ashley got a huge bonus at work, like $10,000 bonus. She bought a what's it called? Costco chicken noodle soup. So she splurged. She didn't really get a $10,000 bonus, Nikko. I'm just making her sound better than me. I just don't want you to fire me. I really need this position, sir. Like I won't do anything for it, but I'll definitely
do anything for it. Well,
no, I won't do. I don't know. I can't promise my soul to you, sir. But I mean, you really wouldn't take food out of Gino's mouth, would you? I mean, you're Nikko, and Dan's Nikko too. Like he knows your name. You won't even say Dan's name.
He's not allowed.
He can't utter Dan's name. He's like, that's the forbidden name, Dan. You're just Nikko too. Anyway,
that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
No, like I said, I mean, I'll set up a trust in Gino's name. And Gino will have everything he wants and needs for. I mean, he's also got a second father, so like he can help take care of him as well.
I got all wide-eyed and freaked out that you were saying that, and remembered. Oh God, I have to stop by over there.
Yeah, you gotta bring Gino to see his fucking other father, man. Come on, he misses his boy.
I'm gonna start sending him half the doctor bills too. Here you go,
straight up and down.
Yeah. Hopefully, your insurance is as good as mine. Oh, that's too funny.
Christ on a bike.
Yeah.
What? I said, "Oh, Christ on a bike."
Gotcha. God, yeah. So back to what Nikko was actually saying. We're just kidding about this. We all have stable jobs, and I don't really need this job. I want their friendship. But Dan's the one that ignores me all the time. Now he doesn't want to talk to me.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Hey, I'm Nikko. You're Dan.
Oh.
Oh God. And again, I'm fucking confused.
What? Oh, that's so awesome. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, I'm done with my drinks, by the way. That was what you were actually saying.
Oh boy. We got anything else for the folks out there before we add on?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I'm trying to think like something witty to say, but I don't have anything.
Let's keep our jobs.
Tip your waitresses. Tip your waitresses. Toss a coin to your witcher. Give your DM snacks, and maybe he'll give you a magic item.
I mean, shit on Marshmallow.
Hey, listen. I'm just saying.
Shit,
I'm just saying it's the perfect combination. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Like, and don't shit on Marshmallow. Okay. Going back to what Nikko said, yeah, I mean sometimes DMs can be bribed. I actually have a pin. I hear that my lovely wife actually got me. It says, "This DM accepts bribes," and it has a cup of beer. However, this year, beer won't get you anything because, nope, not for me.
No, I know how to get you. Nah, don't worry. I know how to get you.
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
Yep. I'm gonna start bringing them fluffernutters downstairs.
Dude, oh, yes. Yeah, if you stand in my kitchen with an apron on only and make me a fluffernutter, I would.
I mean, I was just gonna bring them from home, but
but that's less exciting. Like, I need to be excited for the fluffernutter, and seeing you in my kitchen with no clothes on would be great for, to get excited about a sandwich.
I don't want to be naked in front of your boy or in front of your wife.
We can send them away.
It's gonna raise too many questions that I don't need to have answers for.
Ashley and Gino can go to the park while I watch you bake sandwiches in my kitchen.
Oh boy.
Nikko might be in charge on the podcast and can fire me here, but man, when we play D&D, he's a low man on the totem pole in my house.
I thought that spot was reserved for JD.
But... Oh yeah, kind of. He's kind of the welcome man, isn't he? Just kind of...
I mean, he kind of lays himself bare for a lot of people. So
that's true. That is unfortunate for him, but very true statement from you. We love you, JD. We really do, but
we do. Also, stop being a bitch.
Damn. Well, that's it for Friday Night Chit Chat.
I honestly don't remember what that was for, but I remember it was for something because we talked about it the other day. So, yeah, don't be a bitch.
Was that when we were talking in the D&D group chat and I said I was going to make him DM? Right?
No, I think it was for something else. I can't. You, me, and Dan were talking about it, but I can't remember what it was for. Or maybe you and I were talking about it.
I think you and I were on the phone. Like I said,
perhaps.
GA doesn't answer my phone calls anymore. So, and if he does,
call me anymore.
If the last time we were on the phone together, you go, okay, goodbye. I was like, oh, all right. I thought maybe we'd chit chat, but no. Dan's too busy trying to work. Like, who the hell does that? Not me. I just sit in my car and play games all day.
As referenced by the Yahtzee score you have with your wife, probably.
Oh, we stopped playing Yahtzee.
I was going to say, are you guys done with Yahtzee?
Yeah, we're done with Yahtzee. We don't play games together anymore.
Aw.
I've been working so hard on the D&D stuff that I forgot that I had a wife at one point. And then she's like, are we ever going to play games again? I was like, who are you? Why are you in my house? I'm like, oh my God, it's you!
God.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
And Gino's like, Daddy, I have $5. Can you spend 5 minutes with me? And I was like, sure, kid, I don't know. Sure. And then I realized that
all along nobody was actually there.
Yeah. I'm so tired that I was actually just talking to myself.
Oh my God.
Call the police on my own wife being in my bed. There's a stranger in my house. I don't know who it is. No, we haven't. We don't. Once Yahtzee kind of fell off for her, I stopped playing it as well. So, I was doing the tournaments every day, like just, I gotta get the high score. And then nobody wanted to play Yahtzee with me anymore because I'm too good. Too much skill involved in a random rolling game. All right. Are we going to try to close this out for the fourth time?
I suppose so, unless there's anything else anybody wants to talk about before we head out of here.
Scalpers.
Oh, on that note, folks, thanks for joining us again on Friday Night Shit Show. Please comment, subscribe, all that fun shit. Be on the lookout possibly for a job opening on Indeed for a DM or a podcast co-host. And yeah, submit your applications to Nikko at fullnerdacademia.com. Otherwise, Nick's a bitch.
How long?